Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 6th to the 12th of January 2025. So first of all, I hope everybody had a wonderful, cosy, relaxing, restful retreat of a Christmas. And we're now in the last day of the 12 days of Christmas, which is the Orthodox Christmas. Still in the window of the new moon in Capricorn, giving us a green light for actually setting resolutions at the right time. And we begin the week with an opposition of Mars and Pluto again. So on the 3rd of November, Mars opposed Pluto. It's gone back today and will happen again with both planets direct on the 26th of April. The first one on November the 3rd with both planets direct in Capricorn and Cancer. This one now, 5th, 6th January, with Mars retrograde, but we just tipped into Leo and Aquarius. And then on the 26th of April, another Leo Aquarius opposition with both planets direct. So we're in a dance here. And we're dealing with an opposition of power, Mars being the Earth masculine, Pluto being the divine masculine. And a retrograde means we need to revise and change things. So we've been looking at things like complacency, manipulation or control of the ego, especially in regards to emotions, on the first opposition in Cancer. But today's more of a shift of a balance of power. 2025 is a year where we'll see many shifts in the external, especially the political world, many resignations, many resolutions, bringing the power back to governments that serve the people and getting rid of kind of fat cat mentality where the few at the top have everything and over-regulate the many at the bottom. So an exciting year on a geopolitical level, many changes to come, but the general switch with Pluto in Aquarius is that government is a servant of the people, and therefore with the people's voice wide and loud, we're going to start to see decisions that are made in the benefit of the most, a sense of fairness and justice coming back in. But if we look back at our personal story, where has Mars retrograde in Cancer taken us? Then you're going back to the 7th of October, all the way through to the 2nd of May. So we're still in the middle of the retrograde. And the themes, like I say, are emotions, manipulation, ego, complacency, control, security, where we push to make things a certain way to give us a sense of emotional security. We try and control, but can we let go and let our relationships take their natural course? Two unique souls flowing with a unique combination of vibrations. So this one's been tough for people in traditional relationships or anyone that has a template of how they think things should be. 2025 is very much the year of the individual, sovereignty and power, taking that back and then attracting back to us what's naturally ours. So they need to let go of control, not be driven by the lower ego, wants, needs, to loosen up, make some room for active, and everything's happening in divine timing. So wishing you a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Magic to happen has been a big story in relationships, and with the oppositions with Pluto, that has been demonstrating inequality, lack of balance, but will now start to kick into rebalancing, recalibrating, and getting us ready for the Pluto Aquarian age. So at times not comfortable, but definitely exciting. We start 2025 with this big opposition under a new moon, heading towards the 20th, which signs us into the new era when the Sun passes over Pluto at the 1st degree of Aquarius. And that's when we really get to be the master transmitter receivers that we are. So with that in mind, and with resolutions in mind, we've got about 14 days now to really let go of any limitations and blocks, small perspective, fears, insecurities, anything that is clogging up our system and holding us back. So that's one of the main themes for this week. We also have just come out of the Mercury retrograde, which has been going on since last November in Sagittarius, helping us see the bigger picture, broaden our mind, gain perspective and wisdom. So Mercury retrograde officially ended now. We can have a look back to see what our story's been. What have we learned? How have we grown? Have we expanded our perspective? Can we see the bigger picture? Do we trust our own wisdom? Meanwhile, we have Venus travelling through Pisces, went into Pisces last week, and this is a very spiritual purification of the heart, trusting our own inner guidance system, cleansing ourselves, making room for the magic. And if you're esoterically minded, then 2025 will be ruled by the Empress card, because if the World card is 21, then the Fool is 22, Magician 23, last year the High Priestess was 24, and this year 25 is the Empress. So Venus in the divine waters of Pisces, telling us to relax, to tune in, to let go of control, to to trust our intuition, to have a sense of spiritual gratitude, listen to our guidance, expand our intuition, our psychic abilities, and even tune out from the outside world a little while, get used to being inner driven. So 3 main aspects, all working in tandem, oppositions of power on the outside, but with the bigger picture we can see that we're heading into Aquarian times, so all of that will settle down eventually, especially heading towards the end of May, where we demand our sovereignty and our rights, stop giving our power away. But we can only do that if we do feel empowered and see the bigger picture. So Mercury retrograde has helped us a lot with that. And in the last 2 weeks, running up to the 20th, which marks a new dawn, then our task really still is to find that sovereignty, to find that inner guidance system, to trust yourself, to remove blocks, to remove limitations, and to broaden our perspective so that we're ready for those big energy shifts that are on their way. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available, zoehind7@gmail.com. We can do a reading looking at the year ahead, best use of your energy. It's always worth doing that at this time of year. We can learn your chart as we're now entering very Aquarian times, and astrology is the craft of the Aquarius, the stargazer, the star card. So you can set a resolution to get to know your unique vibrational signature on a more intimate level. And it's very intuitive, it's not hard to learn. So I'm available for that, tarot, courses and coaching if you'd like to get in contact. I post on Instagram, zoehind7, Facebook, AstroZoe, and these videos and many more are on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro. So time to retreat, 2 more weeks, go inwards, feel, sense, intuit. Big changes coming up on the outside, everything's levelling out. We focus on our own vibration, that's what we're contributing to the collective.